Hi pet lovers, it's Miranda again from Reptile Pet Shop in Owen Sound. Today's video is for the exotic reptile lovers out there. While exotic reptiles and amphibians may not be everyone's cup of tea, they make great pets for people wanting something a little out of the ordinary. Each species has unique habitat requirements, like not all lizards need a dry environment, and not all snakes need a lot of moisture, and amphibians like frogs have a whole other setup to consider. For this video, I'm going to stick to the basic products you'll need to set up a reptile or amphibian enclosure. It's all easier than you think thanks to the Reptile Pet Shop. Let's begin with the basics, the enclosure. Not all reptiles need a tank exactly like this one, but this will give you the general idea. Of course, you'll need to make sure that you get the proper size of habitat. That little lizard you're thinking of getting will grow into an adult who will need plenty of room. Or maybe you'll get them a friend later on. You'll want to be prepared for that now. Once you have the enclosure style and size figured out, it's time to get it set up with things your exotic reptile will need. You'll more than likely need one of these, a heat lamp. Most reptiles need a heat source to regulate their body temperature, especially up here in Bruce Grey. A simple terrarium bulb does the trick, but to make sure your pet doesn't overheat, you'll need an enclosure thermometer and maybe even a thermostat for greater temperature control. Also, some reptiles need separate hot and cold areas in their homes. More on that in a little bit. Okay, that's the walls and the top, but what about the floor? We've got options for that too. We carry a variety of substrates to replicate natural ground cover. We also have heated mats if that's what your pet needs to be comfortable. And if these aren't quite what you want, we also have molding clay mixtures that you can use to make unique landscapes, rocky features, and custom caves. Come see us and we'll explain the benefits of each option. Speaking of caves, what would a home be without some creature comforts? You see, most reptiles need a place to tuck into so they feel safe. We call these hides. Some reptiles need more than one place to hide. Maybe one spot for warmth, one spot to keep cool, and one spot to stay moist. You can create your own hide using feature rocks too. It depends on what your pet requires and what look you're going for. Maybe add a branch or a light bathing rock and some artificial plants. Your pet will feel right at home. Next, let's talk about food and water. Adding drinking water is as easy as placing a low dish or two at the bottom of the enclosure. Feeding your pet is almost as easy. Some reptiles need a food dish for dried foods and fresh veggies, while others prefer to dine on live food. Reptile has a large assortment of live food options like crickets, mealworms, and more. Plus, there's these supplements to help ensure that your pet is getting the nutrients it needs. As you can see, the basic setup for most exotic reptiles is pretty simple. Caring for your new pet is a whole other topic, as each species has unique needs. Before you decide to become a reptile parent, get talking with us and we'll share our expertise with you. Keeping exotic reptiles is a rewarding hobby for people looking for a different kind of pet experience. Beginners and experienced lovers of reptiles, trust Reptile Pet Shop. For more information about getting started with an exotic reptile or amphibian of your own, visit Reptile Pet Shop on the Sunset Strip in Owen Sound. Watch for our next video where I'll be showing the basic products and habitat setups for small pets. Don't miss it. We love pets at Reptile Pet Shop.